All right, you guys, so celebs being outed has happened time and time again.
Disrespect.
Disrespect is right, Drew. Being outed before you're ready is honestly just disrespectful, like Drew says. And we're bringing this subject up because recently this week, Lisa and I got into a little tiff.
I thought you guys got outed.
Yeah.
I outed Rylan.
Both of us got outed on the internet. It was a bad day, and we overcame it. No, so Lauren from Fifth Harmony, what's her last name, Lisa?
What?
Jauregui?
Jauregui! I can never say it. No, I just can never.
Jaguari or.
Yeah, it's like Jauregui, but it's
like Jauregui.
So Fifth Harmony is Lauren Jauregui. She was seen at a wedding over the weekend, and she didn't post these photos to her socials or anything, but Perez Hilton, he did get a hold of them and decided to release them. And if you look at the photos, we're not choosing to air them. We'll get into that in a minute.
That was the argument.
That was our argument, because Perez obviously got a hold of them, probably paid a lot of money for them, then leaked them.
Photo shoot pictures. So like sometimes when you hire these photo shoot companies, they tell you like all your photos are here on the website. So like anybody that is at the party has that password.
Oh, Lisa's so smart.
Lisa's like a tech whiz, that's why.
She's with a few people, and in the photos you see a progression of a kiss with her and another girl. This sparked a lot of controversy on the internet. A lot of people mad at Perez Hilton for leaking the photo and quote unquote outing her, and then a lot just speculating about her sexuality since she was seen kissing a girl. But I want to know, do you guys think this was okay of Perez Hilton or
well,
not?
I'm sure. Can you break this down for me more? So there was a photographer at this wedding.
It's a photo booth.
It's like a photo booth.
Oh,
At a
okay.
wedding.
Right. So she voluntarily stepped into a place in front of a camera and kissed a girl.
Yes.
Okay, wait. But you guys, photo booths are like a gray area. You do weird crap in photo
I'm
booths.
totally
And you
with
kind of don't realize that like those could go out places. You're just like, this is gonna get printed out for me. I'm gonna take a photo.
If you're a celebrity, I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying if you're a celebrity and you're in the public eye, you gotta assume that anytime your picture is taken, it could end up somewhere.
Well,
that's why you don't send like tit pics.
I was thinking that as well, but then again, she's at a private wedding that probably isn't a celebrity's wedding, and she was probably just doing this for fun. Maybe she was a little bit drunk, maybe she was having fun, maybe she is a lesbian. Who really cares as long as she's living her best life? But I do think like it's kind of shady they've got it released.
Oh, it's 1,000% shady. I'm not trying to throw any daggers at Perez Hilton, but bro,
he's famous for outing people though.
He's not the nicest.
He's famous for trolling.
He's also like apparently outed Lance Bass before he was gay, was like really trolls for these people. This was also back in the day when he was a little bit more trollish.
Yeah.
He's kind of come a long way since then, so I will give him that. But he's done this to quite a few people. He also did it to Colton Haynes back in the day. Lisa remembers this story.
Times? Okay, he needs to calm
But like
down.
you would think, just in my head, because Perez Hilton is a gay person,
Right.
that he would have a little more respect and let these people, if they are gay, come out at their own pace.
But
like,
then,
out somebody.
on the other hand of the situation, I feel like those are the conversations he's having within his friend group. Like he's like, oh, this celebrity's beautiful. I wish they were gay. So then they, as friends, probably search their Instagrams, their tag photos to see if there's gay evidence. But then him as a celebrity journalist, he's like, well, if I have this information, why wouldn't I share it with the world? Do you know what I'm saying?
That's so jacked up. I don't like that at all.
I don't respect it. I think you have to like come out in your own time and on your own rules. But I can also see like Perez being like, yes, we got another one, and she's, you know, from Fifth Harmony. She's beautiful. Look at this. Like, he's probably a little too proud for everyone and doesn't realize maybe how hard it is for everyone to come out. But he's probably like, so I have my best friend is lesbian, and every time someone comes out as lesbian, she's so happy. She's like, we got another one.
I mean, that's a good point. It maybe not. It's probably not from a malicious place. Like he's not trying to be like, oh, I'm trying to put all her business out in the street. But like,
but he also he's probably, it's clickbait. He knows what he's doing there too.
Oh yeah.
Also, just because you make out with a girl behind a curtain doesn't mean you're a
Right.
lesbian.
The motive of what she was doing. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's all speculation, but when somebody of that statue of a celebrity is seen kissing a girl, of course the internet's going to speculate. Perez, he also took to Twitter saying, why are Fifth Harmony fans being so extra over this photo of Lauren in the red kissing another girl? No big deal. And then tons of fans got mad at him, replying with things saying it's not okay to potentially out people. And even not on a celebrity spectrum, I think even a lot of YouTubers who actually are seen as celebrities, because they do have large audiences. But I feel like celebrity or YouTubers that don't come out necessarily, if you go to their comment pages or their comment sections, everyone's trying to out them. Everyone's like trying to out each other. But I think if you relate it to real life, if you've known somebody that's gay or you are gay and somebody's trying to out you, it's like, why are you doing that? That person's going to do it whenever they're ready to do that.
I have a dream that one day people can kiss whoever the crap they want and it won't be news, okay?
Like,
Jesus.
why does something like that have to be public though? Like, just everybody lives their life. Like,
Right. It's not like I'm not going to get outed for being straight.
Right,
Right,
exactly. I was like, I saw Lauren kissing her
So
husband.
people are like, you need to come out. Like you need to tell me if you're gay or straight.
It
It's
should
like,
just
why
be
does
news.
it matter?
It should be news because it's like, ooh, who is Lauren dating?
Right.
Is this a new girlfriend? Like that should be the news, not
But-
like, oh, is she a lesbian?
I do have to say there's something behind it that really does pique my curiosity. Like, do you watch How to Get Away with Murder?
I don't.
Okay, well.
But I know what you're talking about.
So
yeah.
Jack Falahy, everyone has always speculated as if he's gay or if he's straight
if you
because he
play
plays a gay
you're
character
automatically assumed
on
gay.
television,
Right.
and he played it ambiguous for the longest time because he kind of, I think, liked the attention for both ways. He wanted to help the cause of gay rights. He finally has since come out on social media as a straight man, but I think there's.
Oh, he did? He had to come out as straight?
Well, it was after the election that he kind of
Felt
took
like he
place.
needed to.
Yeah, he felt like he needed to because he wasn't
Needed to be voiced
representing.
there.
Yeah. But I just feel like people enjoy that kind of speculation. Also with somebody like Nico Tortorella, who's on Hillary Duff's show, Younger on TV Land. People,
He's
Fine,
beautiful.
people love,
So pretty.
people love to speculate whether someone likes boys or likes girls. And I think it's like, do I have a chance with him or do I not have a chance with him for
Yeah.
boys
Yeah.
and girls? And then
Yeah.
when there's this idea of maybe both people can have them, it's also interesting.
It's also really sad that Lauren probably had to, if she is a lesbian, she probably had a manager saying, don't publicly come out because then you're not attainable to men. Like men, it's not. It sucks
Yeah.
that as an artist or an actor or whatever, you have to think about your audience, and a lot of male actors probably are afraid to
That's
come
what
out as
happened with
gay
Colton Haynes.
Right.
because
Yeah.
they want like the sex appeal from their female audience.
Right.
Right.
But
Yeah.
devil's advocate, if Lauren did come out as a lesbian, I think the straight fans would be like, the males would be like, yes!
They'd still be okay.
I mean, that would definitely help her cause regardless. I do think it's also funny, though, because a lot of their fandom has always speculated that Lauren and Camila were in a relationship. So I think it's funny now
Yeah.
that they're
They'd
mad.
love
that
to, like,
now that
add
somebody
people
else
together.
is now that somebody else is saying that they might that she might be a lesbian, it's not okay. But when fans are doing it, it's fine.
But fans ship people all the time. Like, doesn't count as outing. Like,
Right.
I've wished a lot of people to be together, okay? And it's not going to happen. That's to get up.
Like
I'm
Drew
not
and
like,
Machine Gun Kelly.
yes, them, Demi Lovato and Michelle Rodriguez. I want that to happen. Been wanting
Oh,
that to happen
wow.
forever. Yes.
So obscure.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Yep.
Michelle Rodriguez is also on this list, girl.
She
They were-
is?
those-
She
Yeah.
got publicly outed?
Well, yeah, people always speculated before she confirmed anything.
Oh, so when you say publicly outing, you mean just like people starting rumors?
Thinking-
Well, I'm talking like you don't have to be a press outlet to publicly out somebody. You could be a friend of a friend, or you could be on Twitter or social media or at a club that Michelle Rodriguez was at and say, "Oh, I saw her kissing a girl." Like I think being publicly outed can come from any outlet.
Anyone? Didn't Selena Gomez, wasn't she kissing some girl on Snapchat back on like the 4th of July party? Somebody put that photo out there.
I don't know.
That was like her and her friend, but I think it was a
Right.
joke. But like there was I think Demi Lovato was one, like she kissed Ruby Rose at something a long time ago, and I think people
Yeah, people
put that
still
and it was like,
hold
is
on
Demi
to
a
that.
lesbian?
I've done
They're
that a
still
few
like
times
that.
on Rumor Patrol.
Okay, but clarify the outing thing. So is if you just talk about like thinking someone's a lesbian or if they're
Well,
gay?
that's where it gets tricky because Lisa and I had this same argument. I got assigned the story of Lauren, and when I went to QC it, the photo wasn't in my story. And I was like, hey, Lisa, do we not have access to this photo? And she was like, no, we're choosing not to use it. And I
love
said,
that.
well, why are we choosing not to use it? Because the story's about this, and if the audience isn't able to see the photo we're talking
Right.
about, I don't think the story makes sense.
And then there's a line of like, well, out of respect for her, she didn't post this photo.
Then why do the
and,
story
like,
at all?
Yeah.
Why
You
are
know,
you even doing the story?
But I
Well, the angle
Unless
of
the
our
angle
story
was
was more of
fans
stepping up for
yeah.
her and saying, we love you, Lauren, like, Perez, you shouldn't have done this. It was that
Okay.
angle, not so much saying, she's a lesbian.
But
you know?
then
I'm
my
proud.
side,
I'm proud.
yeah, see, because Drew always gets mad at me anyways. Like some
I
of
get
my
so mad about these clickbait titles. I hate them.
But fake
You watch
news is
Clevver?
real and it's
What are
here
you
to
gonna call this
stay.
video?
I know.
Publicly
I know.
outing people.
It just makes me upset.
I know, because
You're playing
you
the
have
game.
some good morals, and
Have some-
I'm happy for that.
Sure,
But
Gotta
share
have
your
some.
morals.
that's
Share.
where I just think that's where I think lines are blurred. What is publicly outing somebody? Because although we didn't post the photo in respect respect to Lauren, we're still talking about it. We've talked about it multiple times on DHR, probably Rumor Patrol, a daily, and now the
hard
weekly
part of
show.
journalism.
Yeah.
Is that what we're
You know?
doing? I don't know.
I don't know. Do you guys think it's ever okay to publicly out somebody? Do you think?
No, it's not up to you. Like, that's such an individual choice.
Yeah.
It shouldn't even be a thing that we have to speculate about. Like, if she kissed a girl and she's a lesbian, that's amazing. But the fact that she has to like come out and make like an announcement about it, that sucks. She should just be able to be herself.
I think if she were posting photos of kissing girls on her own social media, like maybe say something. But I also think people do that when they're ready to do that. It's a long process. It's like accepting a lot of things before you want to expose that.
It's just hard,
to
like,
an
why
audience.
does she even have to say if she is or not?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's like, it's so
And
hard.
I think we'll eventually get there. I just don't think we're quite there yet. And living somewhere in California, you kind of forget that the rest of the world isn't as okay
Yeah, that's so right.
as we are. Like, because living
We learned
here.
that lesson.
Yep, sure did. We learned that.
That's a whole different episode of the show.
We're on an island over here. West
Two
Coast.
different worlds we live in.
All right, you guys, let us know in the comment section
man.
below what you think about celebs publicly being outed, or just your friends in general. We think it's probably wrong. Get to talking with us in the comment section below, and then you can click over to the left because we are checking out the scariest celebrity stalkers.
Or you can click over to the right to find out what would happen in a celebrity purge.